No bullshit. Let's just get started with this review and how I made money today. Okay, so let's get it. So I came in today bullish and it was pretty simple. I made a tweet last night and I'm like, holy, we got the most textbook setup at 3:55 p.m. Okay, yesterday. And we never end up inversing it until Asia kill zone right here. And I was going to, I would not have taken this if we inversed it here because personally speaking, that's 3:55 p.m. just to make sense, and time is a big factor. So when we go into a kill zone, especially lately, Asia's been really good. That's when a move likely happens. So if we inverse the cap here, which it looked like it was going to inverse here, I would have not taken that play. And then it ended up inversing at 8:30, which was the start of the kill zone. So I'm like, I see a light bulb candle. I see how we're in discount. I see how we have the data high. And the data high was the whole brains behind this play. If you don't know what a data high is, it's basically any wick that comes off of any sort of news event, whether it's J Powell speaking, Trump speaking, anyone speaking. And when we got this wick at 7:25 a.m. yesterday, it was financial juice said Trump said something about Iran, like, we're building back with Iran. It's looking good. He was very bullish on the fact that Iran was like, getting along with them. Okay. And it basically just creates this wick. So yesterday I come in bullish and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna look for an inverse if we inverse this. And it just never inversed. So I kind of just put that idea to the side, switched my bias, and I'm like, okay, clearly the market doesn't want this. Okay, didn't take a trade yesterday, just kind of chilled. And then Reliable, my analyst on PM stream, he texted me last night at like 4 and he's like, holy A plus 50-minute long. And that's how I saw this. So I saw it. I'm like, God damn, like I can't take it because obviously the time. So I set an alert after Asia Open, and my alert went off like around here because I set it after we saw this low again. And I saw this light bulb candle. I'm like, wow, this is text. And the reason why I was A plus is because if you go to the daily time frame, we had a daily fair value gap here, and we just hit like almost the midpoint of it. Okay, I don't think we tapped the midpoint. Yeah, we didn't quite tap it. We had a midpoint of the fair value gap. We had an unfilled bearish gap here. So where does price like to move from fair value gap to fair value gap? So I took this with a few micros and it just absolutely printed. I really like the idea that we had the data highs left. I like the idea of how this, was manipulation and it was just a hammer candle. And if you watch my two previous videos ago about how I talked about the hammer candles, right? Look at how strong this candle was manipulating below this low, right? So super strong. So I like that. Now, coming into today, so that's how I made money, right? Coming into today, regarding today's plays, there wasn't really much, to be honest. I want to talk about the short. You know, Obviously, I just said my draw on liquidity was bullish of the draw on liquidity, the dead highs, but why I was just short A plus, but why did I not take it? Okay. If you saw my social media, I posted, I called this trade in live time, it was like A plus, and that I didn't like it because I'm bullish, obviously. The reason it was A plus is because we did sweep this high inside this fair value gap. Okay. You guys can but we swept this high and then we swept this high again. So this would technically be protected. We are in premium. It was V shape. It was a Judas swing, but I still did not like it because personally speaking, if we've data highs, I think stuff like this is 50-50. And this is where I just watch it either play out or not play out. It doesn't matter to me because I'm not participating. So we get that 1 minute short and it just absolutely just like wrecks everyone. And I'm thinking, okay, it's actually a really good sign for us to go up, right? Because I'm bullish at this point, still in my long. And listen, if you took the setup and you said it was A plus, you're technically right. It was A plus, but your bias was just wrong. Your draw on liquidity was wrong. And that's the most important thing of the market. Okay. So that was not a bad loss if you. And then the other play, I like this 1 minute FU long. This was kind of like the completion to the data highs here, so I kind of liked how that looked. The RR was not good at all, but if you were to take something, that's the play that I would have taken. I took that on my top sub accounts. It was negative RR, but fine. We held this gap here. We held this order block, and then it shot right to the high right when news. So And yeah, a couple other plays that weren't bad was there was a 1 minute here, which is pretty good. I like that one. You could have taken that down to the intermediate term low or the low inside the fair value gap. It's likely where we're going to get soup positions if, we are still bullish. You can see it just souped right up. And then I didn't like this setup here because we kind of came close to this high but didn't remanipulate. So I don't really like that short. And then I think there was a 30 top somewhere. Maybe not. And then the other setup, which I actually took this on paper, and I took this on paper. It was like a 5 minute short right here. You can see where I entered. It hit like the first TP with like the fair value gap here, but it never hit the low. And I'm kind of glad because I was like in this trade. I'm like, oh, maybe I should have taken a live account. I'm glad that I obviously didn't. The reason I didn't is just because so late in the day and I was just kind of done on price action anymore. But it was A plus because we saw the dead highs, manipulated. We kind of left a lot of liquidity down here, to be completely honest. Right. So I thought we'd run that trend line. So I just took it on paper and stream. And I still think there's a chance we run down to all this liquidity. I know we left equal lows overnight, and a lot of people were asking like why I was long with equal lows below. It's just because they weren't important to me. And personally, a candle like this and then versus this just tells me the equal lows don't matter, because you have that signature and price. And I think a data high draw is just the going to be stronger than equal lows and equal highs. To be honest, that's just my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I want to say Apex did just drop off a 90% sale last night, so use code Dodgy for that. I think Lucid, 40% off sale. If you already use like the codes or whatever for 40% off, they like reset it, so you can use code Dodgy again for that. And links for that will be in the description. And other than that, don't really much to say. Oh, my indicator did alert this alerted A plus setup. Cool. Right here. It was a good setup, but yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today. Yeah, see indicator alerted A plus right here. Their targets IVG volume, IVG PD array delivery, and liquidity sweep. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.